Oh my gosh. I completely forgot that I had like a dentist appointment yesterday. It wasn't until like 11:30 p.m. on Sunday, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I have to wake up early tomorrow." um, Girl, I sat there basically for 2 hours for them to take pictures of my teeth. Cause I cracked one. It is so funny. The context of which I cracked it, I was like, yeah, I was eating Girl Scout cookies. And I cracked my tooth. And I was like, how long ago did this happen? I was like, a few months ago. I got a few months because I remember them Girl Scout cookies. And I was like, wow, these aren't the normal ones I normally eat. It was a caramel delights. I normally just get Thin Mints. But never again will I get a caramel delight. So I was like, okay, please stop doing this. And I was like, I will. Girl Scout cookie season ended anyway. I can't get my hands on them anyway. Even though when I went 2 years ago, they advised me not to eat Oreos. I, for some reason, got into the habit of eating more Oreos. So, it's okay. I like literally lost my mind. I was like, I have something to say and I forgot it. Um, as was announced today on Instagram, I I am participating in Cyrex Space. Let me like pull it up. I'm gonna be in session 1. Girl, I need to actually look at it because I didn't look that hard either. Like I saw it. Bugs. Stop. I saw it and I'm like, oh, okay. It was like 5 Why is this won't load for me? It was like 5 a.m. for me. And I'm like, ma, let's there, see? Big screen. So yeah, by Digistay EXEX, and then also, girl, now I'm trying to read what bio I put. I feel like I switch my bios up slightly every time I perform. And I was like, what did I put? So yeah, I'm gonna be performing. Um, girl, girl, once I learn to dance all the way. Apparently, the song I thought, I'm thinking 3 minutes. It's 5 minutes. And I was like, well, glad I only put one song. Okay. So adorable, Dottie Do. I think my name is so cute. Girl, this was like when I had got my braids done pink, and I'm like, okay, that was my mom asking about the dentist. As if I got like any antibiotics. I was like, no, they only took pictures. Two. For 2 hours. I'm still on that. I was there for 2 hours to take 2 pictures. But yes, I'm gonna be performing. Oh. It's an it's an online showcase. There'll be 2 sessions, I believe. There's like a bunch of other people too. You see all these people? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A whole bunch of people. Girl, I don't know. July 18th through the 19th. This time, I don't know what time that is. It's not my time. Why did I make my voice so deep? Anyway, let's play this game. Girl, what is my gallery? Every time I get in this game, there's something going off my gallery. There's nothing new. Unless I have to click these. Girl, maybe it is. I just never click them. Oh my gosh. Psh, I had no idea. Well, we're going back. I still don't know why I have the save file. Last time we played was last month, literally. We play this game like once a month. But I don't know who's guilty. I know it's obviously not Edgeworth. Will we put Von Karma as guilty? This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What? What's the big deal? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Girl, are you just electrocuting me? Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, girl. I need y'all to focus. You and Larry. Okay? Yeah, thanks, Maya. Some Edgeworth, I'm confident it's not you. Anyone else? I don't know. Edgeworth is looking glum as usual. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa, who also electrocuting me? Oh, or maybe it was Maya. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'll cheer you up with a pat on the back. Girl, keep your hands to yourself until this thing's run off. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Touch the plants or something, they'll be fine. Oh my god. I don't know her. What's got into that girl? Detective Gumshoe? Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I don't know how fast that man was running, so you got it. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock, I got away and I feel pretty good. Yogi says he forgot his own name. But that has to be a lie. Dude, rip out of you that bird in trial somehow. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Alright, December 28th. 10 a.m. Too early to be in court. Von Karma is a nasty side profile. The court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. I love how I have glasses on, and I don't think none of these characters wear glasses except maybe the judge. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Oh, even the judge does it. Right. Very well. We reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I asked the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on. Don't be awed and silent by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm that. I would like to add a defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness to the courtroom. Dude is out like a light. I do love that pink on him. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake where I'm aware he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost his memory and he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Ooh. The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. He did run away, though. Let's get him. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Do you know he even here? Why I left the court? I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday, like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I forgot I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. I don't remember what his testimony is. But you do have something to do with this case. You're like a witness. If you're not a murderer, you're a witness. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination now, shall we? He has to know his name. How are we going to prove that? Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi. I'm going to prove it. Girl, I guess you are associated with this case. That's like a lie. So, let's get that one. And if you were buying food for Polly, you would have been back at your house. Press. Where's my mouse? Oh, there. You lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how can you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Ooh, correct. Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. I do not like confirmed conversation ejection. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then should a court prove? Ugh. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that man's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. No. You have a motive. Press. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edward and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them. Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. Well, I mean, that is several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying by his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. May I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling a witness' memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? I mean, if the dude have his memory, I feel like that's lying as a witness. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is, so none of us know who he is? None of us attempted to identify who this man was for, like, public records? I would think we would need to do that. Of course, Your Honor. Ho, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us who the witness is. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Yogi Bear? Oh, Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. I figured the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then you have a clear motive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What's your problem now, man? What is it? Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? Maybe if they had like fingerprints for the job? Girl, I don't know how this works. You at least gotta identify yourself when you get a job. This is a court of law, so you may recall you need proof. And allow me to repeat myself once more. That the witness has lost his memory. That don't mean nothing. You can still commit a crime. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, girl, what? How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man. I knew it! Oh my gosh. Fingerprints. Then we'll compare it to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. Yes! That makes sense. Tis. Huh? Unless this man cut his fingerprints off, or there's no fingerprints for Yanni Yogi, there's like dental records. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? Oh my gosh. You see, before I was a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. They need to take like toe fingerprints too. You ain't cutting everything off. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, the witness has no fingerprint. I guess we would not be able to prove his identity. No. Tis. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? I don't know what else you could do, man. I'll be honest. It seems that this case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. Stop snapping at me, man. There's no one who could testify as to who this witness is. No one. Well, if he actually has a son, I think they can testify. Nick, what are you gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tis. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a common relief. Yes! Wait. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? Oh my. Proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I was cross-examining the witness pet parrot. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection! No? You said I could do it, so I can't. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested I cross-examine the parent, Miss Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Ooh, of course, should you go through with it, and and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Girl, it's not me going to jail, so I'm running. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through your little game? I cannot with the way I said crazy. Yes. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of. Von corroborates every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Alright. Bailiff, bring the parrot. Hello, Polly. Oh, so excited to see you. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name? The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. I think because she answered a certain commands. Very well. Witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Hello, hello. Squawk. Certainly the most concise testimony we had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? I think we have to ask the parrot a particular way, and I forgot how. We can only press this statement. Press. Polly, what's your name? Oh, girl, well, Polly, you know. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's your name? She answered to you. Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly. What? Mr. Wright, I think we established that the parrot name is Polly. No, duh, I'm here. Does it have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course. That's why I asked the question. Yes, it does. Fascinating. You claim that the parrot name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us the proof. Nick, don't you think they're taking this bluff a little too far? Girl, this is the only bluff we gotta keep going with. Okay, listen. We're not here to answer questions of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yugi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, this proves that the parrot name reveals that the caretaker identity is... Where? Not you. What's the little bullet? Would it be the DO6 file? Was presented. Yes. Oh my god, that's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in the file is the information connected to the parrot's name? The suspect's data. Alright, because he's a suspect in the DO6 incident. It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yuki. Right after he was arrested, his fiance committed suicide. See, I had no idea. Indeed, it does say that. Yes. What was his fiance's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Oh my god, what? That's a mere coincidence, that's all. Yeah, I thought so too. But that don't mean nothing. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiance? I would hope not. Being tired of you? She's only 7 years old. Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more, if we can get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Hello. Well, go. Oh, I'm supposed to do something. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. Okay. We can only press this. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect it. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? What's the safe number? I think, yeah. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of the safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Oh, hello there. We're like in the mid-trial trying to prove Polly is connected to Yogi. And Polly is not helpful. Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, oh, oopsie. Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228. That's only Christmas. What case is this? This is, should be the fourth case. It's for Edgeworth. And this is like the last trial of it. I think it's the fourth case. Edgeworth's been framed for murder. He believed he did it. And I was like, dude, you're my witness. I mean, no, you're my client. You can't be guilty. This case had brought me through the ringer. I was like, I have no clue who's guilty. But obviously, we're this far in. It got to be Yanni Yogi. But 1228? That's like Christmas. Why did I put that? That's also like that date. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number have anything to do with the caretaker. Of course it does. Oh. I mean after Christmas. It's related to the season. Actually it does. That's why I had her set it. Huh, ridiculous. How can a number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link the number to the caretaker's true identity? It would have to be back in that massive file we have. There you go. Yes, the DL6 file? Oh. What is your obsession here you have with this case? Mr. Wright? Where in the file is something related to the safe number? The case summary. The day it happened. It's on a case summary page. The case summary? Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Yes, he used the date of the DL6 incident as a number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. I think it's more than that. Unless you have like a birthday or something on that day, then yeah. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. This is not tangible proof. Oh my goodness. Maybe because you want to be number one. I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I am number one. It had nothing to do with date. Nothing. And that's enough. I think we reached a conclusion here. This is mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. So many coincidences have to mean the truth. I think we got to the truth. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Hee. Summon the caretaker of the bookshop immediately. Was he? Oh no, that was Polly, understand. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember, then he should say it himself. No, It's okay. Huh? Oh, he's straightened up. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is a real Yogi, I think. Finally. You've been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Literally at the last moment. Acting for 15 years. I don't think anyone was watching him for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please say your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. Yeah, we kind of figured that out. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very courtroom. That's crazy. Order, order. Yanni Yogi? So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. Oh, that's probably why you had to act for 15 years. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. Wait, so why did you kill him? So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. Oh, that's why you killed him. I didn't care who sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Well, I think we should know who also wrote that letter. I would like to say Von Karma. Obviously. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Listen, it's been 15 years. I don't know if we could charge him still. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Wow. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass the judgment of murder on the murder of Robert Hammond. We're like at the end. Like, I would love to do an ejection so Miles don't have to testify, but I have no clue. Any objection? Oh, literally perfect timing. I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? For once, he's quiet. Very well. This court finds defendant Miles Edgeworth not guilty. Yes, finally. Oh, we've been here for who knows how long. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh my goodness, never mind, we're here. I don't think any of the characters really freaked out in this trial that I remember. I don't think it happened yet. Unless I don't... Well, it's been like a month since I last played this. I don't know. Did someone say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Yeah, that's obviously Edgeworth. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth, I just represented you. I don't think I've seen him freak out yet. I'll probably have to go back to see it. Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? We said you're innocent for this trial, not all trials. I'm not innocent at all. I have heard Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? I cannot have him standing here. I just want to go home, man. Nick? Edwards are trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? I mean, I got him innocent for this case. I didn't say all. You can do what you want. No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. Yeah, she don't whisper, so everyone pretty much knows what's going on. This isn't my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure? There's nothing we can do about the problem. This is his problem now. For 15 years, I have a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. You should have gone to... Let me change my earbud. You should have just gone to a therapist, man. Not us doing this here. Okay. My earbud died at like the worst timing. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yana Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murder, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me, Your Honor. The earbuds are just trying to end it now. It's like, we're tired of this. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the DL6, the statute of limitation of which ends today. Can we have a trial for something when it ends today? The culprit is me. That's like all those Zoom trials. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations run out today. Oh. Well, ain't he lucky? He's lucky is literally the day. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Well, I think that should be for another day. Like, listen, fetus only represent the innocent. I need Edgeworth to stop what he's ruining my record. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for a crime for 15 years ago. I don't know what would get him since he was a kid and it was on accident. I think I'd like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court adjourned. Edward, he just did what he wanted to do. They've been here from 10 a.m. to 2:24. I'm sorry, Wright. I just wasted all your efforts. I got you innocent on one case. That's what matters. Mr. Edward, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? Bro, Edward was my favorite. Until like, every time I saw him, I was like, oh my god, I'm excited to see you. And then he was like, oh yeah, I have to go against you. Never mind. I didn't want to believe it myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. Well, in the court of law, I think they do make a distinction. This is crazy, just crazy. Because it's like, dude, we could have walked free today. We didn't have to do all this. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I'm just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Is it obvious? I'm going to prove Mo Edgeworth is innocent. How are we going to do that? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. Yeah, better than me. I don't know how we're going to do it either. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here, in this court record. The Phoenix do whatever it takes to win at this point. Any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. You see, that's true. He could say anything and it'd be a false confession. Just don't believe what he just said 5 minutes ago. Right? We got this. Somehow we got this. I still think it's suspicious. There's no visual here. But there was like a gunshot in the window. But Edgeworth was on this side. His dad was on this side. I don't know what the bailiff was at. How did they get in through the window? Now then, I'd like to resume our trial, but I feel like I'm thinking too hard after getting used to Danganronpa. So, Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. We should still prove it. We should still prove what he did. Let's begin by hearing his testimony. Though pointless, let the defense do the cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 is it run out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the books. Oh yeah, we could just be smooth brain going through this. Danganronpa is like, I gotta figure out chemicals and stuff. I see. Does the defense have any objections? Nope. No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? I didn't think. Yeah, and it's like, it ain't gotta be that hard. Watch someone have like a simple plan, they actually get away with it. Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Yeah, literally every time we're at a case. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. Oh, I felt like I heard something. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. Oh, I didn't. The only reputation we can lose is by losing. One detail didn't quite fit. That would be a key. But only if I can get it to work. Please, please. We're gonna win, girl. We got this. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trial. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. I don't know why I can't read your statements. Oh, that's what a bailiff is. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted to stop them from fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. I still don't think it adds up with the bullet in the window. Up until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. The same claim Mr. Yogi had made. Well, once a child, so I think he'll lose his memory a little easier. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please? Yes, Your Honor. I think we can only press on that gunshot, because that's suspicious. See? Yeah. Oh, it is. Because if it hits something, then it can bounce back. But it would depend on what it hit. Because if it hit just his dad, it ain't bouncing back. And it also depends on where that bullet ended up at. But let's press on that sentence, because that is weird. I feel like knowing where it went is most important. Okay, yeah, there. Let's present the data file of the victim in the DL6 incident. Why am I looking at it? I want to present this. Oh.
Objection!
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuer screamed. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at the file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness testimony. It's either that or there's more than one. Because Edgeworth was knocked out. He won't remember. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you could tell us what page it's on. I have done this 2 times already. You think I wouldn't? What page contradicts Miles Edgeworth testimony? The victim's data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly, oh, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown, and that probably went through the window. So who fired the remaining shot? That's a good question. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? Your Honor, I'm sure you're aware. This incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. Well, we better hope we can use what we got. I don't know how else we're gonna use it. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. Oh, that is true. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna prove that either. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of the shots was fired by a defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had to do with something in this case? Yes, I do. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you your proof. Oh, yes. Dude, his finger gotta hurt with how much time he pointed it. Wait, impossible? Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Where's the photo? This one. Because it shows the window, and then he obviously, somewhere on him, he has a gunshot wound. Look at this photograph. Very. This is a photograph. Oh. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim is laying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. Why are we all shocked? So let me get this straight. The photo proved 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. You see, because okay, I know his daughter. I forgot her name though. Like, I'm excited to see her, but that is literally his twin. Like, his wife, not an ounce of genes went to his daughter. Show the judge a contradiction in the photo. Let's say it would be this hole. Yeah, I've watched the anime way back when, and I only remember her and then this guy that has glass, like cyber glasses, and throw coffee at people. I'm pretty sure it's this hole. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from a pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. That is hilarious. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember, the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who else could it be? The murderer, of course.
Objection.
Oh, goodness. I knew I should have stopped you. What? I know I've stepped in before your wild fantasies have gotten out of hand. Mr. Wright, like, what if we all just want to go home for the day, you know? He stands out too much, but I'm like, I just want to go home, man. Look, once more for the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary. That's on page 1. Look at what's written there. Yes, it is shocking every time I hear it, and I was like, I miss Edgeworth. Not a single clue was found on the scene of the crime. What? If the pistol has indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene of the crime. Well, unless someone picked it up, you know? He does have a point. The second bullet had never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed at Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of the matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door. No, it would have to be a bullet, man. Obviously. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. Was all these games, I would say, I think Persona 4 is the hardest for me. All the mystery solving, this is the close enough for getting to the truth. So, all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense claim. Tis. The praise I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Ugh, how did this happen? Clearly, someone could have just picked it up. Oh my gosh, it would be interesting if Phoenix had to represent them in represent Joker in Persona 5. Or like if they were talking about the crimes in Persona 4 to him, I think he would speak more than what he's supposed to do. I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? No. What are you doing, Nick? As he get interrogated, he was like, I got your back, man. Just tell me everything you going on. Oh, why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No, but you said you... What is cracking in my room? Cause the whole thing about being criminal is an interesting case. Cause like they're guilty, but it's like how do I like maneuver behind everything that's going on? Like it was a necessary evil. It's probably what you could say. But you said you do it, Nick. You said you would get Edward declared innocent. That is true. It's like, dude, you can't give up. I'm sorry. When I saw the photograph, I thought two shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I won. Wait, oh man, I thought I could look at my items. Oh, okay, well, Edward shouldn't have declared he was guilty. It was meant to be. But we got this. We're Phoenix Wright. We have to be right. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired a shot. But now, I was wrong. I think it could be that simple. In that case, this could not be the first case we're wrong. We must be declared right. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was fired at the scene of crime. That shot was fired by Mr. Edward. Precisely. I'd like to ask one thing of Miles Edward before passing my verdict. No, we need to stop. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? Like, it could be at most like manslaughter, right? Because it was on accident. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though? That was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no, he's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right now. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objection? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. Oh, yeah, with Larry. Dude, I almost forgot him. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's going blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright, I have an objection. Objection! That's how I feel in class whenever the teacher's like, someone raise their hand? And I was like, I have something to say. My brain's smooth. No, we're gonna take our smooth brain and win it. Your Honor, I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? A lot of things. Oof. Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. Ooh, what that flash? The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? Girl, I think that was Mia. But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers, Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It exists. What? We just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. Yes. Any piece of evidence, he will take like a little napkin that has been dipped in water and prove you innocent. See, we just need to prove our theory right. We're in a field of science right now. This is just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. See, he wasn't even there to be the judge. He don't know. The murderer didn't tell us. Just who is this murderer? Oh, I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there a pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? Because he's a murderer? This one? Why would the murderer spend time looking for a stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Oh goodness gracious. The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit that, but it's true. No. Well, I mean, if he thought about it, I would take it. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer, what's that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Yeah, we've been in this case this far. We use a parrot. Let's get a little wild. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Oh. Girl, I don't know. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I had no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking a bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? That's the best duo ever. Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer? Because if it... Oh, the word I'm looking for. Is it ricochet? Because if it actually bounced off and hit him instead. Just saying, for instance. I mean, that means the one Edward used hit him. That's what happened. I mean, if it hit you, you have to take it with you, wouldn't it? Because, like, literally, this job is very serious. This was, I am not a lawyer. Like, it's like, I have to think out of the box to prove something that happened. And I'm like, wouldn't you do this too? No, this is why we're here. It's not like you could perform surgery right there, you know? Y'all gotta take me seriously. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if... what if that really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And they left with a second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes. I guess that's how it would work. Yes. There's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. Well, I don't know where the bullet would have been at. So that would mean the murder came from outside. Yes. Dude, if it's Von Karma, it's someone in this courtroom. and I suspect it's him. Dude, how you get hit with a bullet? You weren't even in it. The two men vying inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharged and the bullet gone through the elevator door hit the murderer outside. I need to see how the elevator looks. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I'm glad I left a mark on you. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it, deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. Well, obviously there is a murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Yeah, I think it's him. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? I don't. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect child record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. He was injured. Oh, I'm excited to see the end of this. Yes, an unusual event for this man. That was the first and the last vacation I'd taken in the many years of prosecuting. Dude, it took you months to heal from that? Okay. What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured, which would mean it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated that the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Could you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I say it now? Yes, we should. Your Honor, there's a suspect, one lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Von... My hands are shaking. V1. Von Karma. Von Karma? Oh, he did not look like that. That dude looked happy. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Huh. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from this incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Unless it's like in you still. Bring the doctor to have operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth. I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues, so he's walking with... How he walked through metal detectors? He probably didn't undergo surgery. That will leave a doctor and a witness. Huh, nobody that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out himself? That man is not too technical. That's insane. Oh, that's true. Oh my gosh, so when he goes off, they're like, oh, it's just my buttons. Literally, when I throw through metal detector, they always pat my back. I do have metal in my mouth, but I'm like, guys, it's not my back going on. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. I mean, some people do. Wait. Dude, that's how I feel every time I play a game. Just two brain cells rubbing together. What does this mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Tis, tis, tis. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Yes, I can. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it so much. I read that so bad. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is the metal detector we have. I don't even know where we got this thing from. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I asked, where is that bullet now? Oh! Yes, okay. Well, Gumshoe is actually helpful. I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You know me. Yes! Gumshoe came in a clutch. We're so happy. I do. Where's my mouse? There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, I mean, it is his shoulder. We could use this metal detector. Could Von Karma even use this shoulder the whole time? That's like, I don't know what side it is. That's one of them. Well, Von Karma? See? Something would have just gone off on him. They were like, oh, it's just that. Okay. I'm going to run this over and see what we find. See? Look, he's collecting. Oh my god, I've never noticed. Even he's collecting right now. I refuse. You refuse. But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna look back. This is like so cool to see all of that. I'm gonna just look back and see all the time he did it. Order, order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we allow to use a metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of the trial. This is an invasion of privacy. I think not. Like, I at least would have went to somebody to take the bullet out of me. The statute of limitations ran out on this course today. It was you who said we have to end it right here, right now. Enough. And permit the use of the metal detector. Yeah. This one is the trilogy. So I don't know if, oh, it is? I just got it because I was like, whoa, it'd be cool to play them all. I'm gonna have to look at that character. Because I only remember what his voice sounded like in the anime. Or that person. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to test it. Nick, what does this mean? I do, because I only know the series. I only know the series, this main game, and then I know Phoenix become homeless, and then there's like some other character, and that's where I stop. Oh, I had no clue. I play like once a month. Oh my gosh! Thanks for the follow. I can't see what that name is. But yeah, I do plan to play all of them. I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Okay. Dude, it's coming clear as day on you. It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You! It was you! I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Huh? Indeed, there's a bullet inside my right shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. And you didn't get the bullet out of you? I claim that the bullet in my shoulder had no relation to the DL6 incident. Yes, I thought that was the weirdest part, that he decided to take him under his wing. But Mr. Von Karma, could you prove that? Prove? Oh my goodness, I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who has something to prove. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? I think so. Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was for the DL6 incident? Of course he can't. You don't have any evidence of the DL6 evidence. Yes, it's like, dude, like, he probably has some relatives or something. He's like, let me take the kid of the father I killed. Even worse, that he made him to like a, he trained him with his tactics, the shadiest ones in the world. That's because you took it out of the records yesterday. Don't we have something from there? With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Which I thought his daughter would have been like his protege. But I mean, she's not someone I also want to face in court. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edward? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to a DL6 incident. And my final proof is this bullet. Nope. Maybe. This bullet. Yes. Because it looks just like the one from the other one. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is a bullet used in a DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings, yes. You may recall the term. It came up with the first trial 2 days ago. Because they look identical to the other one. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate, so helpful that it exists. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, what does that say? The other, Mr. Von Karma, is a bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Huh. That is an insane case. I think we know it's him, man. It ain't nowhere else. Mr. Von Karma? You will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder? Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to that on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh my gosh! Dude is calling a whole ruckus in a courtroom. That scream. Oh, I guess that's your natural scream. I've heard that scream before. Oh my gosh. Wait, I know. Like, he really do just make things up out of thin air. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Dude, you have like a gut-wrenching scream at all times then. It's the scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. What is your first name, man? I'm not even saying Von Karma, but I got a clue what the first one is. Mr. Von Karma? Oh my gosh. He's like reliving it all. Only you would dare to defy me. Oh, Manfred. Oh, thanks. I don't, well, finally. I like how most of the names are like references to stuff, but I don't know how Manfred would be one. Von Karma, obviously, the karma came back at him. So it was you. Oh goodness. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record, and you. Oh, that is, thank you. That is such a cool name. Not only did he commit the murder, yes, he did. And it's like, you could have got the revenge plot anytime before. Okay, we're just hearing him hit his head. And you left a scar on my shoulder that will never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with your dad. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm so sorry. Von Karma? Dude, we are still here for a long run. It's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, you will have to be penalized. Yeah, cause it's like, you got away with murder, man. But yet you decide to do this again? I covered for you in the past, but not this time. In the past? Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I have ever known. Me, penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in a court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Yeah. Then, there was a noise. Oh, that was crazy. Crazy coincidence. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just as then the lights came back on, the elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all laying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. Oh, that's how we got the gun. Like, literally, Edward just happened to be there at the right time. I knew then it was destiny. And that's why he shot with his left hand. In the last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. Ooh, what happened to my model? Okay. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was perfect crime. I don't think he was fooled. I think, as they said, someone said it earlier, I think he was covering up for his son. Tis, tis, tis. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge? What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring it into this miserable charade. Now end it. Very well. Well, he's guilty. It appears we have come to a very long way to end this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor? Yeah. Because, like, he could know. I think he knows that either. Either he died, what's it called? Either he died thinking that Edgeworth killed him, and so when he walked through the media and was like, oh, well, let me not blame my son, or he kind of just had an itching feeling that Von Karma doesn't end. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. Crazy we're going to court for this. This court finds defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth not guilty. Yay! See, dude, I did it twice for you in the same day. That is all. This court is adjourned. Just a great person. Now I'm wondering how in the world he become homeless in the future. Nick, we did it. Do you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He pretended to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say I'm impressed. It was pretty close though. I was sure we had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it is always just a good memory. Yes, Edgeworth, since you got me back in the courtroom. There's a fifth one? I guess I could do it too, since I never heard about that one. I don't know. It seems like for FANART, I don't know. It seems like you're working for free half the time. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not so good at this sort of thing. Oh my gosh. You know what? We have time. I have all summer to play this if I don't take month-long breaks to play this game. See, we're always right, as long as we're finished right. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. Oh. I think the clients only play Edgeworth. Yeah. Wait, why did your salary go down? But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gunpowder. That's how you say thank you. By providing a meal? I see. Whoop. Oh. I feel foolish. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Don't worry. Take a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Girl, what are you doing here? Hey, y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Like she messed up us half the time. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. No one wanted her here. I don't know why she's here. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing here now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I kept trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Dude, why my thing feel like it's cutting in and out? Is it? No, I feel like I'm hearing it. Okay, I just had to test why talking more, but I think it's fine. Or we're just gonna hurry up so it doesn't cut out all the way. That's what. Am I cutting out? Yeah, this is really it. Okay. Or maybe this is just my earbud. Why does that face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick is not long for this world. What? You don't look sick. It's Kaya's. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Eggsy, there you are. Yes, here I am. I feel like we're at the end of a Barney and Friends episode. It literally feels like that to me. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight? Beyonce. Now I'm like, I think that I'm trying to figure out how to work. I'm just trying to look at the phonetic alphabet to figure that out. Cause I just been saying Kayans this whole time, going like, yeah. Oh, you come along tonight. A Beyonce. Oh. Well, I'm so glad she was not here for me to be saying her name wrong this entire time. You know, my treat, pal. Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right? Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? That's a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick, wasn't that the exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No! Larry, it was you? What are you surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent a day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. I would assume so. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. Oh my gosh. The fact he mentioned it 15 years later, and he was like, yeah, that was me. I was never good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. No one else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we were used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, we figured that out. I know. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. I thought he was a good, at least innocent this time. And that's crazy for his first trial to be defend Larry, too. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth? You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations had run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'll say so, yes. There you have it. Oh, what did that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for the both of you. Man, if only I've known I'd become a prosecutor. Then the same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. Oh, you're making it serious now. I guess all the jokes are gone. I thought I might have been a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I've known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Dude, I will be unstoppable as a prosecutor. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on a town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh, that's... I didn't think we'd leave him in detention. What's happening now? Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. Yeah, my head hurts. Huh? It's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Ma, are you leaving? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless, so I decided to go back to my training, and I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Oh my god, girl. Yes, that's a dream. That's why I used to wake up at a time when I had like 9 a.m. classes. And I was like, I don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. Let's close our eyes. But the birds be chirping, so I stayed up. Goodbye. Wait, what time is it? She's my favorite. The first trains for the mountain have already left the station. Like, girl, you're my highlight in this game. I guess I'm too late. Oh, never mind. Nick, Maya. So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. That's true. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? No, girl, he ain't got no friends. I mean, 2, but I don't count. Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. Ooh, Lord. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. Oh my god, I never thought about Phoenix having a love interest. Oh my gosh. We at least gotta have a friend for him. See, yeah, that's like 2 people and maybe Edgeworth now. We need to have at least someone else. It was at the very end when I thought we lost everything. Well, that's my sister for ya. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I don't like Mr. Grossberg personally. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you're the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Yes. I think it's great. Well, I hope Edgeworth pop up in a future game. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you help. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. The bullet, girl. If you didn't jump up on Von Karma, we would never have got it. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced that he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Phoenix is doing his best. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. But I do think she do need to become a full-fledged spirit reader first. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run the office by yourself. You're hopeless. And I didn't know about that. Yeah, girl, he's kind of causing more problems for me. So, this is it. Yeah, she need to... she need to become full-fledged first. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. But I know her cousin comes. Oh, this is a beautiful scene. Thanks, Nick. Like, I know Pearl comes, but I don't know what were the circumstances for her to show up. And so, my story ends. Time to turn to a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Wow. Oh my goodness! This could not be it! Is my story still running? Okay. Whew. It ended on my own thing. Dude, my stuff is fighting for its life. Wow, we're hitting the actual credits. Okay, oh my goodness. My iPad will fight for its life. Oh. Okay, I guess it's autopilot. I just want to speak. Kind of like you're embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Oh, this is so nice. I don't know if we have to read all the credits. But I am now excited to see if I can, like, save the game. Actually, I do need to save it, so we're probably gonna have to be here for a hot minute. But, oh my gosh. Oh, she's in Hawaii. That's where his girlfriend's at. Why is my own stuff messing up? That's so weird. Oh, who are you? Oh, you're from the first one. I completely forgot about you. Wow. That's literally a cliffhanger. I do remember... I remember Pearl. Yeah, and he have no money. Larry, every time we do this. I remember Pearl showing up. I remember a girl looking like Maya showing up. And then there's like some circus thing. Oh, maybe I'm just making a whole separate character then. But I was like, I'm positive there's a couple more characters and I don't know. Because I remember my brother had played the game. He was just telling me about it. I never paid attention. So I'm like, okay, I know this happened. But I was like, I don't know none of these people. No, I'm confident. This is how I feel when I recall anime. Literally yesterday, I was like, oh my god, there's a character named Lucicard. And I was like, yeah, his name is Lucicard with blonde hair. There's no such character named that. It was Alucard from Castlevania. Oh my god, it's like we're going down a flashback. I completely forgot all you people existed. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what's going on with my stuff. Let me just see. This is like the worst time to have it end. Because I can't see nothing. And like, I don't think my own stream ended. Oh crap. I don't know how to see it. But we're just kind of be here. It can't have. Let me actually see. No, my stream didn't. Okay, good. Then it's just my iPad that's acting up. Because I have... Oh. Well, then I'm not a reliable narrator then. Okay. I don't know any of the actual... I don't know any of the actual culprits for the second game. I just know that it happened. Listen, that's how it is for all games. For like, what? Even for Danganronpa, in Persona, I was like, I have an idea what happened. Okay, well, we just gotta go through these credits. Oh gosh, I'm so happy that Maya's here, but girl, that's a ghost. I mean, Mia, not Maya. Wrong one. Ooh, let me not mark her as dead yet. What? See, that's who I was thinking of. I knew I wasn't just making up characters. This is who I was thinking of. It was her I was thinking of. Let's say right here. Yeah. I just have no clue what her name is. Like, I have no idea what she is for the story, but I'm like, I know you exist. But we are ending it today, because, like, dude, I'm running through technical difficulties on my own side somehow. So since we saved, I'll just close the game. So I don't have to worry about that. But I remember I just see her in some pictures, and I'm like, it's like, you look like Maya. But I had no idea what she do for the story. I've never seen her outside of pictures. So yes. Oh, I'm so excited to finish this last trial. I don't know when that'll happen. That's how I've been ever since streaming in my room. I go through it every day being in this world. But my sound sounds better than when I was in my dorm. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're gonna play. We either do Persona, Danganronpa, or oh gosh, or I had gotten the Blind Prince and the Liar Princess too, so maybe we'll try that out tomorrow. And then Thursday will not be live, but then I'll be live on Friday. All right, thanks so much for watching, and bye.